G'day guys, and welcome back to Chasing Dreams. We bring to you Cape York 2024. That's right, in one full movie-length episode, we share all the incredible highlights in one.
From tackling the Old Telegraph Track.
I thought it stopped, but it doesn't. It just keeps going.
Doing the Frenchman's Track alone. Making it to the tip of Australia and showing you some amazing free camps along the way.
I have to say, not everything went as planned in this one, but it was unreal to be out there ticking off one of the biggest bucket list items we've had. What are we waiting for? Let's get stuck into Cape York 2024 right now. Can you believe it? We've only just gone to the track. Now we've got a chip windscreen. She's a decent one too. Hopefully it does something and it doesn't keep fracturing. That's my biggest worry, is we literally have only done like 10 k's of dirt road and corrugation, so I don't want that to just spider out and just crack over the whole windscreen. I'd like to just seal it. Fingers crossed we can worry about it after we finish the Cape track.
So we've just made it to a camp just outside of Cohen. Just pulled up. And I mean, literally just put the car in park. And he's already in the water. Look at him.
We just got here.
Yeah, but how good is it?
This is pretty cool.
I hope we find more campsites like this, because this... Stop. Seriously though, how cool is this? This is like a bloody oasis, mate. I think we're literally just going to call this spot ours. So I've pretty much just been sitting around, called the parents and stuff, having a bit of a catch up. And I look around, I'm like, where the bloody hell's Madi nicked off to? Haven't seen her for a bit. What the hell's going on here, mate?
Oh, never what?
What are you doing?
Come sit down, read my book.
You thought your feet are a bit hot, why not dip them in, eh?
Yep.
Bloody hell. Fingers crossed there's more spots like this the whole way up, because that would be unreal, wouldn't it? Just to keep finding little gems like this. But we're not going to rush it, I reckon. Alright, we're going to be sitting here for a couple of days, just cruising, mate, taking her in. I say that, we'll probably hook up and leave. Hook up? We don't even have to do that these days. We literally just fold down, eh? She's into her book, mate. She doesn't even want to talk to me. To say I am nervous and excited at the same time is an understatement of the year, let me tell you. Yep, we are going to be doing the Old Telegraph Track. I have thought and looked up this track so much. I still know nothing about it, mate. I just see people doing it, and now that we're here and like looked at maps properly, it's like, this looks nothing like what I thought it would be. So I am just pumped, hey, to be honest. This is going to be an unreal adventure. I hope we just have a blast, hey. Let's get into it.
Excited.
It's very nerve-wracking. Let's go. So I can still hear the road with cars driving past on the main road. So we're not that far into the track, and already I'm deciding to lower my tyres. There's just sections that have nice big dips and things like that in it, so I just want to get as much sidewall as I can and just have that flex and everything in the tyres to give me that grip. I didn't realise that it would be like that the whole sort of way, like big dips and stuff like that. So obviously with the rain and everything like that, there would be bog holes and things. So tyres down, give us that traction we need. Alright, so we're at Palm Creek. We've got to do it. There's the big drop off that not a chance I'm having a crack at. Then there's two other lines. I'm as nervous as nervous. We're going to have a crack. We've got 3 other vehicles with us that we've caught up to. All semi got something to try and get each other out. So let's go and have a look and see what we can find. This could be fun. Alrighty, guys, this isn't even Gunshot, and I am nervous. I wasn't scared at all. I don't even think I breathed that whole way down. It got scarier and scarier the more we committed then, hey. All right, the game isn't over yet. We're gonna have to lay down some tracks, but we're in like Flynn, and we're here. Tracks to the rescue, yeah! Alright, that's one down. Wasn't too bad, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Forgot to put my front and rear locker in. I did halfway up, so I think that helped in the end. We laid down 4 max tracks, so I didn't lose grip whatsoever. We'll leave them there for the next people, and we'll make sure they get in too. Let's go! Alrighty, as you can see, Lucas just got hung up a little bit trying to get out of this exit. Just in those wombat holes, it was a little bit bigger than he thought. But reverse her back, give her a little bit more right boot, and he's through with the breeze. Alrighty, after a bit of liaising, we've chosen the path. We're hoping to go this new little chicken track style. One of the group wasn't prepared to stay the night, so we're just trying to figure out what's best for him. And now we're going to drop in. Oh man. Well, we're committed. That's my rear bar. I felt that. Nice solid ground for hurt me booty. So last night we ended up pulling up at Dalhunty River Camp, and let me tell you, it was a ripper.
It was so beautiful, so peaceful. You can hear the waterfall from the campground. It is stunning.
For those that don't know, like we didn't, we kept thinking we were going to pull up at these river crossings that we seen. None of them had beautiful fresh water. They were all quite muddy and everything from the other cars that had gone through, and it looks like it's just constantly muddy. So this, if you're planning your trip, is really the first nice, beautiful stop other than just being parked in the bush to have a nice flowing fresh water and a little river. And right now, you can probably hear it in the background because it's very loud, but we are standing right on the waterfall, baby. How insane is this? I've always said it, things like this are exactly what we love, and this is a ripper, hey. We were driving past at camp here, and there's a fire actually lit that someone's just left behind. So there's a little creek bit right next to it. We just grabbed some water and put it out. We can't leave fires going. Seriously, there was just a report 2 weeks ago that a young girl fell onto a fire and burnt herself up in this area. Unreal. I just could not imagine that wrecking your trip. Now, another thing, if you don't know, the young girl that actually got burnt was because somebody buried the fire with sand. And what actually happens is the fire will continue to burn and smolder underneath and be a full hot source. So when she's trodden on it, she's treading on however many hundreds of degrees of sand, and then she's fallen onto it and got burns. And I've heard this story so many times, so please do not put out a fire with sand. Make sure you have water, and in our case, if we don't have enough water to put a fire out, a lot of the times we go without. But otherwise, just leave it. It's not worth it. Very disappointing,
Especially when there's water right next to it.
there was this little four-wheel drive part, and there was a pool of water sitting there ready to go, so we just used that. We don't even have to use our water, and it was right next to their campsite. But anyway, you get on the big jobs. I'm not saying I'm a hero, I'm just saying please do the same thing, raising awareness hopefully, so maybe that won't happen. Well, that was a nice little rant, sorry about that. Let's get into it. This is exciting, guys. We're heading to some pretty cool little spots. We're heading up to Birdie Creek. I'm going to pull up here at the creek and walk it. On my maps actually, HEMA map is really good. It says that there's a dog leg, so watch out. So I'm going to get out, pull up, go and have a walk and see what's here and where I should be crossing. We're just going to crawl through and then just hang a really hard right. and then we'll be out. But get out, walk it. There's a couple of lines you can choose. You'll be absolutely laughing. You'd say that's Christmas right there. Absolutely. We've continued on up north, heading towards Gunshot area, just to have a look and see what the go is. After that bypass, it gets quite narrow, like we keep hitting our mirrors all the time, and there's a lot of slopes, just like what we're on right now, where you're on the lean, which is very nerve-wracking in a Land Cruiser, without all the coils and that. But that's all right, we're getting through it, just nice and slow. I'm excited to see this Gunshot, the infamous Gunshot.
I thought it stopped, but it doesn't. It just keeps going. I really don't like the lean. This one's worse.
Huh?
This one's worse. There's no bank beside me.
It's not as far down.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
No, not really.
Oh, that's better.
Well guys, we are here at the infamous Gunshot. It's a long drop. It is very deep as soon as you get into it, and it's quite boggy apparently. There's about 10 different lines I think that you can choose from, so it's just a matter of picking which one. We still haven't decided, so I'll keep you updated. Well, we are doing the chicken track, and I'm still myself. Oh man, she's still rough. We'll see how we go. Anyway, I better not talk myself out of it. Let's roll. I'm puckering. I am puckering hard. Absolutely. Ready? Where's Liz? Honk, honk! Myself.
Undies, we need clean undies here.
Thank you, mate.
That way. Now this way. Right hand down. Right hand down.
Guys, we've done it. We didn't do Gunshot. I hope you're not upset with me about that. We took the chicken track and it was absolutely incredible, hey. I puckered so hard.
You even honked the horn.
I did. I slipped with my hand. I kept honking the horn as we were going down. That's how excited I was, mate. But can you believe we got to Gunshot for the old girl's birthday?
My birthday.
Happy birthday! So what we're going to do is I'm actually just going to go and try and stand in front of Gunshot so I can show you just exactly how big that one was. And I might run to the chicken track and just show you what that one looked like as well. Just so you guys can sort of get a feel for it and make up your own mind. When getting here, all of them completely nerve-wracking.
I'm telling you, it's not a chicken track. There is no way that that should be called a chicken track.
So that is exactly what you're looking at if you're going to do it. We did film someone going down. We have had the privilege of them saying yes, we can use their footage, so here it is. Straighten up there, just straight. I think we're committed really at that one, mate. That's perfect. Yep. Yep. Nailed. Bloody unreal, hey. I'm so glad we got to see someone do it at least, and we were there to help them if we can. But that's what you're looking at if you're going to do it. Not for me. The other one was just as scary enough. So we'll go and stand in front of the other one, and I'll show you what the chicken trap was like. And there's a few other different ones that you can choose from as well. But let's go and have a look at that. So it was me standing in front of the chicken track, and then this is what the road was like out of it. Not too bad. There's lots of grip actually underneath. It's quite boggy on top, but it's actually a lot of hard surface underneath. Well, look here, we've got our co-pilot with us on this one, hey? I'll give you a hot tip. She didn't want to walk across the water and drop all the camera work, so we've got her here with us. So let's get excited about that. She's about to not enjoy herself. She hates this shit.
I hate going sideways. That's what I don't like.
It's an enjoyment for the whole family, hey? Alright, you watch the drone. Alright. Ready? Alright, now we've got this little step. Hopefully I'll get a nice small lift here. Madi will love it. Ready? No, don't even get up. Yep. I did, that was wicked. She did exactly what I thought she was going to. That was Cockatoo Creek. What a ripper. Oh, I don't know if I've got enough wheelies. Yeah, we're fine. Absolutely fine. You'll be okay. Oh man, this adventure and doing it with people, I gotta tell ya, this is wicked. This is wicked. So once you're up top of that Cockatoo Creek, you got this beautiful little hut. People obviously stop here, sign their name, leave something behind. But it is a massive camping area. So this would be the next stop. If you're looking at camping, you've got Gunshot, which you can camp around that area and then watch people go in it and have a crack. And then number 2, Cockatoo Creek on this side, plenty of room, heaps around. Plus you got this little shelter. So plenty of little spots along the way. Just make sure you mark them down because we didn't have a clue. Now that we're here, we're finding it out and it's pretty cool. This little beauty caught us completely off guard. it just pops up out of nowhere. As you roll up, you're greeted by this old rickety bridge that we thought was absolutely no chance. So, a cheeky little drop in is your only way to navigate your way around this one. You may or may not know this, because I didn't. The telegraph track will all of a sudden end, and you then drive along the PDR again and then connect back up near Fruitbat Falls. Alright, so that's currently what we're doing. We have completed stage 1,
Yep.
I guess, let's call it, and we will be heading to the next slot right now. The congregation university. How? What do you do when you finish stage 1 of the telly track?
You go for a swim at Fruitbat Falls.
Yeah, baby. We're heading into Fruitbat Falls to go and have a look at what she's all about. I'm looking forward to it. We definitely need a dip. I'm a bit exhausted today. I might be getting old myself, eh? And then you got Maddie. It's her birthday. What else would you rather be doing than exploring this? Fruitbat Falls, absolutely stunning. One of the most incredible swimming holes we have been to, and especially whilst travelling around. Really, really worth checking out. Gorgeous. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Madi. Happy birthday to you.
Hooray!
Well, good morning, folks. We are back into it again. Another day. We're just leaving camp at the moment. She's nice. She's a little bit hairy to get in and out, but she should be a nice, simple one today for a nice start to the morning. Just cruising on in, mate. We are making our way downtown. Where are we off to, darling?
Elliot Falls, or Twin Falls? I think it's called both.
Is it? I didn't actually know. Let's go and find out together this one. I didn't know if there was one Elliot Falls and then a little bit further Twin Falls. So let's go and suss it out.
Oh yeah, Elliot and Twin.
Yeah, there we go. So it's 2. Let's go and have a look. Oh, crocodilias at this one.
That was at the last one.
Was there?
Yeah.
And you told me to go swimming first. My goodness.
Welcome, this is your life now, the wasteland where we all take a vow. With some glow due to radiation, 2 heads where there usually is one.
true fashion for the Telegraph, we've got a crossing straight here in front of us. So let's go and give it a tackle. It's a pretty easy one, to be honest with you, but mistakes can be made, and that's as simple as that really. But I've got out, I've walked it, we've sussed it all out. So now it's a matter of following the track I just planned. So let's go and do that together, mate. Hey, again, thanks for coming with us. Hey, this is unreal. Thank you for being a part of the journey. Let's get stuck into it. Whee! This is going to be fun. I hate going sideways, hey. I absolutely hate it. Trying an exit, not sure how we're going to go. I'm a bit nervous, but let's go. Not enough weedies there. We're out. I just had to give her a bit more gusto. She didn't like just taking it easy. So in the last video, I had to talk about this. 2 days in a row, people not putting out their fires, young kids running around, so we're going to chuck some water on it. There's a creek literally just down there. If you're too lazy to go and grab a bucket of water and put it out, don't even have a fire. Anyway, let's put it out.
Go get some more water.
I'm going to get, hey.
This is amazing. Really? Good morning, you absolute specimens. I forget if I've said it. We've been here for a couple of nights at Sam's Creek on the Telly track, and let me tell you, it is a ripper. This would have to be our favourite camp so far. We parked up right here. I think we probably got the best spot in the house. Today we're continuing the journey. We've caught up with another fella who's heading the exact same direction. He would like to travel with somebody just in case. What are we waiting for? Let's go and do this track, see what we can find, and have a cracker together. I'm looking forward to today's adventures, let me tell you.
Alrighty, so heading in to Mistake Creek. Steep entry, eroded. But anyway, let's go do it. She's a little bit deep, but if we just get up there, it's only deep for like a few seconds. Easy as, mate. Nice firm bottom. You're laughing. Oh, there's a rock there. Oh, almost honked me horn again. Alright, Cannibal Creek, let's go. Decent sort of steep descent. I'm going to go this way, take me time. It should be good. Bloody Toyota turning circle. As you can see, Bri is making light work of this drop-in, but I've got to say, I was holding my breath the entire time with anticipation. These guys have been absolutely unreal to travel with today. They are tackling these tracks like pros and just conquering everything they are pointing that car in front of. What absolute legends. Alright, now for the exit. She's been a bit washed away. I'm going to be on a very, very decent lead on the left, which I'm not excited about. But what do you do? We're heading to the infamous Cypress Creek crossing. I've got to tell you, I am nervous. It's so if you've never heard of this bridge, it is a log bridge that people here on the track make and put straps around. It's absolutely wonderful. A lot smaller than I thought, so that's great. Still, something can go wrong, can't it? So anyway, let's go and have a look at it. I think your best bet is make sure you get the line before you even start, and then you'll be laughing. Clickety clackety. Holy doly doly! Oh my goodness!
Well, guys, just like that, we've made it to Nolan's. We're about to pull up, we're about to suss it out. There's a whole group here, so
Yeah.
we're feeling all right. You know, there's a heap of people here, but it's still, we don't want to make a mistake, mate.
It's
So-
Nolan's. Let's go have a look.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is good. Alrighty, so we're at Nolan's. We've just seen a fella get completely stuck, so we're going to lower our tyres way down for sand because it is a sandy bottom in there. It has now been churned up like no tomorrow, and we're looking at being the 8th car out. So, look, my thinking is I'm going to go way down, and then I'm also going to sit here and just wait. Like, let all these people go through, do their thing. I've got where to be other than here. So, we'll just sit it out and then just let the water just settle. You know when you're at a beach and you like dig a hole with your foot and then just the beach will come up and just wash in and make it that hard surface again? That's what I'm hoping is going to happen here because there's a creek flowing through and we'll see how we go. Wish us luck, we are going to need it. It looks unreal. We've reached it, the final challenge of the Old Telegraph Track. Nolan's Crossing is staring us right in the face. And as we've rolled up, we've heard the stories of someone drowning their car just that morning. So nerves are through the roof. We're ready, we're pumped up, we've got you behind us, so what are we waiting for? Let's get in and tackle this one together. But I've got to say, wish us luck. Good luck, brother. We've made it, you bloody beauty. And I have to say, we couldn't have done it without this special group. These guys were absolutely unreal and we can't thank them enough for all their support and the laughs along the way. Memories that will last a lifetime and have made this trip all the more special. This spot turned out to be an absolute ripper, so we decided to pull up stumps, camp for a couple of nights and just enjoy this beautiful little pool and watch other travellers come through and tackle Nolan's Crossing just for themselves. I don't think it gets much better than this. What a cracking little sight. There you go, that was a big question that everyone was asking at camps. It's open from 8 AM till 5 PM. FPOS only, there's no fuel here at the moment, so that's a bit of a shame. and then it's got a sign saying how much alcohol you're allowed to have, and then there's big fines if you stuff that up. So don't bugger that one up. Things could change, so just be aware of that. Obviously, this was shot in 2024, and laws change all the time. So anyway, we get a little sticker. We'll put that on the window, I believe, and then shoot across, mate. Get on the ferry and get out of here. This is it, mate. We're here. She's just a little crossing just like this. Old mate runs it. I don't know what, 20 metres, 30 metre trip. Laughing. I think I've just seen a crop right there at the side. I wouldn't have got it on camera, but yeah, anyway. So she's nice and easy. Get over, straight off. Off to Bamigard, fill up with a few groceries.
Yep.
And then we'll be shooting up to Punson Bay. Punson Sands.
I don't know. It's Punson. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Come have a look. We'll show you. We were told by some people, make sure we pick up this little book, which is meant to have a whole heap of information, stuff like that. And it's really valuable apparently for when you get over here, so make sure you grab that. It'll just be right next to the little counter there. These corrugations are big. We stopped into Bamigard, got everything we needed. We're back on with the essentials. And stuff like that. Great little stop. We're fueled up. We found a water tap. The water is beautiful. And they've also got this little supermarket which now stocks Woolies type things. So, but for now, we are shooting up to Punson Bay. We're looking forward to it. So we're just following along with the group that we met on the telly track. We're going to suss it out, and that means we'll be heading to the tip right now. Well, not right now, but on this adventure. That's what we're doing. This is the direction we're going, mate. I'm very excited, I've got to tell you. It's really, really awesome. Let's
Get it.
Let's go. We are going faster than my nana's wheelchair, that one. Look out, we've made it to the infamous croc tent. Let's go and have a look through, take you through it, and see if we find anything for ourselves, eh? It's an iconic stop, eh? You gotta stop here and at least have a look. All right, let's go have a wander. We have made it to Punson Bay. Alright, we've just spent the night here. Absolutely cracking little spot. We're only going to do the one night and then we are going to shoot off. But first, let's take you for a little look around and see what you can get up here in the top end. We had such a great time, hey. It was such a cool area to connect with other people that we've been bumping into back and forth this whole trip. And it's just a great little spot to enjoy a beer at a pub, a meal and stuff like that. She's not the cheapest place, I think $50 a night and then about an extra $20 for power. So she gets a bit rich, but up to you if you want to stay in a spot like this. Well, we have left Punson Bay and heading towards Five Beaches. There's this little track here that's meant to be a shortcut. I don't know if it is or if it's just slow going, a little bit more forward driving, but we're taking it anyway. That's part of the adventure, that's part of the journey. So I'm looking forward to it. And let's go and explore Five Beaches. I don't know anything about them other than it's meant to be 5 ripper beaches. And there should be a good spot to camp. So let's go and have a little look-see, shall we?
We shall.
So we just went through this little creek crossing and unfortunately there was a tree leaning over. I've obviously gone too close to it. I mean, bloody shovel holder bolts hit it. Oh, yeah, it was the shovel mount. It ain't coming loose. It's the shovel mount. So a little bit of damage and carnage on this one, but you get that on the big jobs. That's my mistake.
Good job, mate.
Till we get home. Ah, mate, what an effort, eh? Telly track, nothing.
Roma track.
Roma track, is it? Roma track, Lil Ding. We've done it. Roma Flat from Punson Bay over to the PDR road. I don't know, it wasn't too bad. Like if you're going to do the telly track, easily do that one. We obviously had a little bit of a mishap there, but that was my mistake. Anyway, take your time, you'll be laughing. That is how easy travel plans change. I took the wrong road. Well, not really. I took a road and I thought we were going to pop out at a different area and head on to Five Beaches. Turns out we're here at the tip, mate. Alright, we hung a left and we found the tip. It's just there. Just there. This whole journey leading up to this point. Pinch yourself stuff, eh? Pretty cool. It is literally right behind us. We are looking at it from the top of the hill. I just can't tell you how awesome this moment is. When you've dreamt of something so long and then you get to tick it off, what a trip. This is exactly the stuff I want you guys to get out there and do. Have a dream, put plans in place, go and do it. Because this feeling is like no other, hey. Hey guys, we'll see you at the tip. Hey, we will see you at the tip. how good is this? We've made it to the tip. This has been a dream for a very long time, and to have you guys a part of it has been unreal. We're still going to continue on from here, so stick around, but I just can't thank you enough for all your support. You guys really do make journeys like this worth it, and we can't thank you enough for being with us. Hey,
Everybody out in the world, stop messing around. Calling all you freaks and nerds, you're just missing what you want. My brother's going down the drain, my sister's living the dream.
look out, we've made it to the 5 beaches. Alright, so we're just about to explore that section. We went over, we had a look at the Somerset lookout. That was a ripping little spot. Hey, the wind is just blowing through and the swell looked awesome. Hey, what we're going to do is just keep chugging along here. We've just come onto the first beach. Beautiful, really nice and hard. Looks like the tide's going to come up quite a bit. So we've just lowered our tyres and then we're going to head off this one and get into it. Looks pretty soft and I don't want to take any chances. I can't be bothered trying to get too bogged or anything today. We're trying to look for a camp. It is super windy, but we'll see how we go. Hey, sun's out, it's a beautiful day. What else can we ask for? So let's go and explore these beaches and see what they're all about. I don't know, people have said they're pretty cool. Let's go and have a look, see if it's worth doing when you get up to the top end and whether you add this one as you're exploring around. Let's get into it.
But everybody's singing along. It's okay, we'll all soon be gone. Hey, what's the matter with the bright red lights? Hey, in the moment when the world went blind. But everything's alright. We don't give a damn this time. My daddy was a gambling man with no strategy. Who gives a shit about him anymore? Guess we never really settled the score. Half the town screaming out in vain, the other half is fake. But everybody's singing along. It's okay, we'll all soon be gone. Hey, what's the matter with the bright red lights? Hey, in the moment when the world went blind. But everything's alright. We don't give a damn this time. Yeah!
Well, good morning. What a ripper night. It did blow its butt off all night, unfortunately. But, mate, this was our view right from our tent. So we're still on 5 beaches. We did find a spot to pull up. And there was no sort of signs at the start of the track that said you can or couldn't. When you drive on the main road, it does say that you can camp. And then at each beach or anything, looks like there used to be signs, but now it just talks about the stingers in the water and stuff. So I'm not 100% sure, mate. I don't know if we unfortunately did the wrong thing, but I can see other people have camped here and things, so we'll like bugger it. We'll take the risk. For this view, mate, seriously. We are just about to hit a track that's going to take us from the main road, the PDR, to Seisha. So we've found hopefully a little shortcut. She's only meant to be 11 Ks, On the HEMA maps, she's saying it's pretty difficult. We've just bought the Cape York book so we can make sure we can try and find these tracks, show you guys around properly, and then at the end I think we're going to rock up at this beautiful beach, which is where we're going to be camping the night. But who knows where the journey's going to take us, mate. Maybe we'll find somewhere absolutely ripper, and that'll be where we pull up for the night. But either way, let's get into this adventure. Verdict's in. That shortcut, absolutely worth it. If you haven't explored the area, pop in, suss out Loyalty Beach.
Yes.
And have a little look. There's also a little lookout as you come south more, if you're coming from the north. There's like this little road and it leads to a beach that no one's at. So that was wicked. I don't know if we've just, because we're on the other side of the bay now, we're in like that, it's like a gulf, I guess, and it is just so smooth, so beautiful, hey?
Yeah. It's either the weather has improved
Yep.
or it's nice and calm and beautiful over this side of the peninsula.
Yep.
Relieve me from my worried mind. Bright nights, an everlasting darksome days. Bright nights, and wearing the stain you made of me.
We are just out of Seisha, going along this easy track that's heading towards Umagico. Is that right? But have a go at this, mate. Honestly, there's so many little gems along the way that are just gorgeous with no one around. I can't believe it. Absolutely stunning. What a place. You can see why it's so special, hey? And the fact that these places aren't completely packed is just incredible. Our next mission for the area, alright, so we've gone through Bamaga, and then on the other side of Bamaga you've got their airport, and then there's apparently a whole heap of World War II stuff around. So we're just along the tracks, hopefully we find it and bring you along whilst we suss it out. But apparently there's a few planes that, whether they were left here or in the unfortunate event in World War II didn't make it. I'm not sure.
I believe they were crashes.
They were crashes?
Yep.
So what we're actually looking at there is all the fuel. All those rusty old barrels was all the fuel that they used back in the day. Wow, how crazy is that? Sort of just untouched World War II planes. Just incredible, hey? Insane to actually see it and just sitting like it is. Wow, that is unreal. If you're into this sort of stuff, there's a few different ones around. You have to like drive around and find the tracks and things and go and suss them out, and pretty cool to see. Very unfortunate, but I guess it's a little appreciation on life and what we have these days rather than back then. So from here we're going to be taking a road through to, I think it's called Muti. I don't know, everyone says it differently that we've spoken to. We're going to head there, suss it out and see what we can find for camp. So fingers crossed, we jag ourselves a little ripper. And you're going to come along and see it for yourselves with us, and whether it's a spot you would pull up or not. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. What an area this part of the world is, hey? Far out. So here, where we are trying to find camp at Mutee Heads, you know that place I keep talking about all day, right? That one. There's a radar station here, standing, and apparently it is the last one in all of Australia from World War II to still be around and actually standing as a structure. How incredible is that? So much around this area to go and explore, different day trips and things like that. If you're into that sort of stuff, I tell you, seriously, up the top, I think you could spend a few days, maybe even a week, just going here, there and everywhere and just having a look around. And I guarantee you talk to some locals, you'd even find some little hidden gems that are around that we didn't even know about. So an awesome place to come and explore, that's for sure. Oh, that all rhymed. You like that? All right, let's go and find camp for the night. Damn it, we're bogged, mate. Tyre pressures are wrong. We're going to lower them right down, and then hopefully we're going to shoot up here, find ourselves a great little spot. But for now, we ain't moving anywhere, mate. We're just pushing the sand rather than gliding along it. So rather than keep digging big holes, let's get these tyre pressures down and head on to camp, eh? Hey, we made it, alright. It was pretty soft sand and stuff like that. She was tight in some spots, but we got here. And this is our view. Right on the beach. Yep, I know exactly what you're thinking straight away. We are in croc territory. But it's a little treat to ourselves without Luna that we can be this close and keep our wits about us. We should be fine, mate. Potentially. Alright, there's other people to take. They're a bit smaller than us. We'll be right. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Anyway, you can get your caravans in here, not to this spot. You just have to go back to like near around where that radar was. Down below there's like a few spots. There's probably about 6 or 7 caravans we've seen today, so you can definitely get in there and still enjoy it. But if you don't have a caravan, or you've got a light camper trailer or something, you might just get out here and sneak through the sands and get up here. As the sun goes down, I'm going to get the drone up because it's absolutely gorgeous and I want to see what it's like from a higher up view. Maybe even try and spot myself a little croc, eh? I really want to see a crocodile. No, not sitting at my doorstep waiting for me to get out of the rooftop tent. Just casually floating around, or maybe having a little sunbake somewhere else. Not like right in front of me, alright? I get that. What a cracking day, hey? We have just been chilling out here, taking it in, and just enjoying this beautiful place. Tonight we are going to be having a beautiful fire, sitting around, taking it all in. But honestly, this has been just magic, eh? It really, really has.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were
Alrighty, let's do this. For those who haven't already worked out, I'm not the most confident of drivers, so don't think I'm gonna hit anything. Should I try and give it more berries, or that's fine? You're not gonna tell me, are you?
This is the fun narrow bits.
It is. Yay!
Oh, honey, honey. Will you be my sugar plum? And let me touch that juicy bum. Keep going, straight, straight, straight. Now swing. You got to think that the back's going to follow you around. You got hanging off the sides. You got to take everything wide. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no.
Oh no!
Holy dolly! Slow down for dip.
Sorry.
Say sorry to the old you.
Alright, I might hand it back to you here.
Why? No, keep going. This is a good bit. Oh, snake busting on through there.
I thought so.
Yeah, little snaky, snaky, snaky. Hello. Sorry, car.
Sorry, that one was a nice one.
There's a good pinstripe. That one's got your name on it. Now it's not just me. There you go.
I did it!
You did now?
Give us 5.
All that panicking for nothing, eh?
Yeah.
How did it feel?
Yeah, not better than I thought it would.
You want to go and do Gunshot?
No.
We are here at Captain Billy's Landing. I gotta tell you, what a great little spot, hey. We decided to head this way because we're part of the Facebook page for Cape York, and everybody seems to ask a lot of questions about what's that track like in. So I thought, Maybe it's a track in. Let's go and have a challenge, see what's at the end of it, and see what we can find. I'll tell you right now, the track is pretty simple, to be 100% honest with you. We did it in 2-wheel drive. If you are going to tow a bigger van, you're going to have some challenges with maybe some pinstripes or a few trees that are overhanging a little bit. So watch out for them. Other than that, you've got a few water crossings right at the very end and a couple of hills that just are quite steep down. Nothing overly challenging. You just have to take your time like you do in a lot of places. And I think you're going to get here. Good clearance, taking your time, and a little bit of knowledge is going to go a long way to getting you here.
On the outside, looking in, I really wasn't sure what I was getting. Between the highways, on the sea, waiting for something to get to me. I wasn't sure what I was hoping for, you see. But you act like gravity and you are pulling me. 'Cause you know what I want, babe. You know everything that gets me going. You know what I want, babe. All the little things that I'm not showing. You know what I want.
We have just turned on to Batavia Downs Road, which is, it's like a shortcut. If you're coming down from the north, it's a great road to Weeper. It's going to cut off like 100 k's, I think they say, something like that. So we're currently on that. Fingers crossed it turns out to be a shortcut. There's no one on it at the moment, so it beats being on the main road of the PDR because there's heaps of caravans and whatnot. We're sitting behind them, eating their dust.
2 hours later.
Can we do it? Sorry, I have just been like, there's this massive bridge leaving Weeper to go to Pennyfather. And I don't know, just got like lights on, doesn't say give way or anything like that. So I was a bit confused on what to do. And everyone that sort of came through was mine spec. I was like, oh man, are we heading into a mine? We must be right, surely. Otherwise it'd be a booming idea. But yeah, I just wasn't prepared for that, alright? So I was a little bit struck. So this is us crossing this. Look at that big sea eagle. Oh my lordy, lordy. It was the size of the car, mate. That sea eagle, though. Holy giant. No wonder I'm scared of freaking birds. Did you see it?
That was huge.
That thing was big as me. I'd be like a light little snack for it. Let's go and explore Pennyfather together. See if we can find ourselves a spot. We have made it to the Pennyfather camp. This is unreal, hey. We're currently just cruising through the dunes. I gotta tell you, the water is just so gorgeous and calm compared to the other side of this island. There's still a bit of a breeze, but nothing like what we had yesterday, hey. I cannot wait to find a spot to pull up, relax, and just enjoy this gorgeous area.
Sing for me sweet lullabies. Bright nights, everlasting darksome days. Bright nights, and wearing the stain you made on me. And I wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait for the bright nights to lead my way.
How unreal is this spot? Seriously, you just can't make this stuff up, can you? Madi's having a flick. We personally have had no success. People near us camping have. Someone reeled in a shark, couple of fish. But seriously, this sunset. Madi having a flick now. Fingers crossed she lands one and gets herself on the board. We've watched stingrays jumping. We've watched fish jump through. And we've got 2 crocs sitting on the other side eyeing us off. What else could you ask for?
Pretty good, if you ask me.
This is bloody unreal. This side of this peninsula is insane. It really is. And it's protected so much from the winds. You get the beautiful sunset over the ocean, or maybe like a near island or something like that, depending on where you are. Specky, hey? Well, fingers crossed I'm bringing this back on when Madi's caught something. Or maybe I have. Don't be sitting there thinking, yeah, they'll have it back on for that. Sorry, I hate to disappoint, but it's the facts.
Alrighty, so we've just got off the beach at Pennyfather and we are pumping up the tyres, ready to head back into Weeper. But I just wanted to point out as well that if you do get to Pennyfather and you don't want to go down onto the beach and drive along the beach or through the sand dunes, there's actually heaps of spots out here just before the beach that you can camp at. Like, there is heaps, and then that goes on for ages. So if you aren't confident with on the beach driving, or you just can't be bothered lowering your tyres to go on the beach, then this is a perfect spot. You're still just off the beach. I'll see if I've got some drone shots to put over, but yeah, you can still come out to Pennyfather and see what it looks like. Anyway, we'll get this all pumped up and we'll head into Weeper.
Yeah, baby. Last stock up.
Yep, stock up before. Even though we did a massive stock up, there's a couple of things that we did miss. So
We barely did any of it, eh?
barely touched it. So we will finish that off, grab some more stuff, and keep heading on. Yeah, let's go.
We're here. We are camped right on a beautiful creek. We are about to conquer, fingers crossed, the Frenchman's Track. So we are going to go from west to east on the Frenchman's Track and give it our best shot. Yes, that means we are saving the toughest challenge until last. If you don't know, it is the Pasco River Apparently it is gnarly to get in and out at the moment, and it is still pretty deep. And look, alright, we are here right next to the Wenlock River, and people say that it's pretty cruisy this side of it, right? You just get in, get out. I was puckering, mate, I'll be honest, alright? I had no brakes down the hill. So let's get into that. Roll the clip of what it's actually like to get in here. And yep, we've still got to get out tomorrow, so stick around for that as well.
Well guys, this is it. This is the track. I like how people don't say it's too gnarly and stuff. I am crapping my pants, hey. I'm sure it's going to be fine, I really do. But it is just nerve-wracking, hey. We've got no brakes whatsoever. I am hard on them. We're through. I had no brakes then. I was hard on them. Holy dooly jooly. That's nerve-wracking because I think the Pasco is even worse. Oh man. Well, now we've got to cross the little bit of river and we're going to try and find camp somewhere along here. See how we go, eh? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wenlock River. I'm just going to go forward drive, low second gear and just cruise. Should be alright. It was pretty firm when I was touching it, when I walked it, so.
Yep, I hear what you're saying. All that stressing for nothing. I just get so worried about being so top heavy. It is new to us on the top and I just stress about it. I don't know why. I get in my own way, but we still gave it a crack and mate, we shot through there like a breeze. I am just getting more and more comfortable with this car. It is just unreal. I just hated not having brakes, to be honest with you. I was flat to the floor and we just weren't stopping going down. So I'm looking forward to this track. I hope you are too. Let's go.
Well, good morning. We are leaving the Wenlock River campground and now we're just heading up this nice sandy hill. We should make light work of it, to be honest with you. We'll just get up there and continue on this journey of the Frenchmans Track. Man, I'm excited, hey. This is unreal. This is our biggest challenge, is that little rock snake. There we go, we got him.
Might just film that from in here.
So we've just rocked up at the clay pan section. There is a little chicken track. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to have a crack at one of the lines. I think it should be all right. It is very slippery base down there. That is so slippery. But what we're going to do, just have a little plan, is my only worry is the exit, right? Like, I've never driven on clay before. I don't know what to expect. You've seen me drive on that black sand and I couldn't get out. So, game plan, right? Because we're going to be sitting in water, I'm going to put the winch in free spool, have it sitting here, ready to go. And then Madi will be able to run that out, lock it on around a tree, and then I'll winch out if I need to. You can't see her face, super nervous at that fact behind the screen just then. So anyway, that's enough talking, because this is going to be a cracker. Let's go and do it, baby. The stage is set, we're on. Wish us luck. This is going to be fun. Thanks, mate. We're all right. Right now, I forgot to put my mirrors in if you didn't see that. See how we go. Let's go and have a lot of fun, eh? I didn't go into four-wheel drive low. There we are. Let's winch it! Oh, hang on, give me one more. We did it! Just had to hit it with a bit of love. Alright, let's pack up all our gear that we prepped. Let's get out of here and on the track. We have just rocked up to Lila's Crossing. I got it right, eh? I got the thumbs up in the background. There's two different lines we can choose here. One is a super muddy boggle, and the other one pretty straightforward and pretty simple, to be honest. So it is looking a little slippery in the middle there where the water is, but we should be fine. Absolutely beautiful, mate.
A few moments later.
Turns out that wasn't Lila's Crossing. This is. But as you can see, I'm behind the wheel, which means I've decided that I'm going to give it a go. Now there's a little bit of a drop in, which is going to scare the absolute cahooties out of me. But we're going to give it a go. Ready? Alrighty. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That's better. No.
Yep, hard right. Straight. Straight. All good, all good.
I did it!
No time to worry about the past. Await the future to come at last. This time tomorrow, I will be gone. A faded memory, forever worn.
Alright, we are entering into the Pasco River sort of dropping area. There's heaps of rocks beforehand. It looks quite slippery and stuff, but we're going to do it. We'll come all this way. So let's go and do that. Come along with us. I'm going to have music on so I can concentrate on that. I'm not going to talk. This is just wholly for facial expressions.
We raise our heads up to the sky, higher, higher. We raise our heads up to the sky. Oh yeah, a celebration of what's to come, a better future. We'll see it done for every teardrop you shed in me. We will be stronger to fight the pain. I wanna wake up without sorrow. I wanna step out in a world that's brighter. We are the people of tomorrow. We stand together, raise our hands up higher.
This whole next bit, even that part that we just watched, mum-in-law, it's time for you guys to look away so I don't get the messages.
When we got to the edge of the crossing, unfortunately, there was not a single other person in sight. So we took our time, walked the river to find the best line, and set up our recovery gear so that we were prepared for if anything was to go wrong. Nervous does not even begin to cover how we were feeling, knowing that we were about to take our home on wheels through such a deep water crossing on our own with no help. Well, here goes nothing. I kept my foot on the brake rather than the accelerator after I got in. But you did it!
We did it, darling.
Now you gotta get up that thing.
Here's something we don't see every day. She's sitting in for the next one. Alright, we're going up a hill. It'll be fun. Wish us luck. What are we hitting?
The side step on this side.
Do you want to climb out or not?
I can't.
Climb out the window.
I might be able to. Hold on.
Have a look if there's a tree that we could just winch off.
So, mums, please look again. We haven't finished the track yet. We still have a bit to go, but you may look back at the screen. That was a tough one. We've just come down to evaluate what sort of went wrong and whatever. And it just turns out my rear wheel was sitting in this rut at the back, right on this rock. And that's where my rock sliders were, or my side steps, they're not rock sliders, side steps were caught up on. And then my front wheel was at this front one. So unfortunately, we had a front wheel here, back wheel down there, both trying to jump up a step. And that's just what kept happening. Hey, I probably my fault more so. I needed to just commit to that one more. But a winch was really the safest option if we could. Because if I started to slide back, like it just dips off, man. Anyway. Hey, guess what? We're here to tell the tale. You'll love it. We got Maddie out. She was sitting in the car, not for long. Hey, that's why Maddie always gets out.
Well guys, looking back at the footage, it wasn't anywhere near as gnarly as we thought. In the moment, I have to be honest, I thought that our trip, our dreams were going to be crushed. It seriously felt like we were going to be sliding all the way back to the start of the Pasco River and we were going to be up that creek without a paddle. But Madi, the true legend, pulled together, got us out, and I can't thank her enough. And never have we been so grateful for our recovery gear.
With the really good planning and well prepared people we are, we thought we'd actually drive out all this way because in Portland, I believe it's called, they've got a cafe. We're like, surely it'll be open. We'll just go, one, support them. Two, we're going to go and have a celebratory beer at the cafe and cheers to the accomplishment of the Telegraph Track. Unfortunately,
Frenchmans Track.
what did I say?
Telegraph.
Well, we finished that one too, didn't we? So a cheers to the Frenchman's Track. I almost said Telegraph again. But unfortunately we can't, so it is what it is. So we will just show you guys around and see what we can find. Show you some of these river crossings. This one here has a sign, some big croc seen recently apparently, so don't go swimming.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Good morning, guys. We are refreshed and ready to go. That night's sleep was exactly what we needed after that hard yakka on the Frenchman's Track. Far out, we needed that, I tell you. We just pulled up. This part up here is like just a little gravel pit. But just down below us, there's like a little campground as well, which I think is right next to like a running little creek. So you can pull up there for the night, mate, as well. And we're out of the national park now. So this is free and there's no fees. You can't get done by the rangers. But look, we're sort of punching down south. We're just starting to really miss Luna. So, well, we have been for a long time. We've just been trying to do this area justice for you guys, to show you and for ourselves. You know, this is a massive bucket list item for us, this whole area. This whole trip has just been unreal. I can see why people come up here yearly. It is just something so different about this place, so rugged, so remote. It's unreal. So we've just been driving along. Unfortunately, we've had a check engine light come on. I'm not sure if it is due to the Pasco river crossing and we've got a little bit of water in. I've made a few phone calls. We've been told we're only 24 odd Ks out of Cohen. So we've been told we should be right to just baby it into there. We are going to have to pull up for the night and then get into the mechanic hopefully tomorrow morning. And see how we go. Yeah, it's Sunday today, so... Anyway, that's a bit of fun for us, so let's see how we go for the next 20 odd Ks. Alright, so I feel like I've got to make it really disastrous and the world's going to end, alright? I need to be like that. Something's actually happened where something's gone wrong. Maddie, I don't know what to do. We've got the check engine light on. I've gone to the manual. It tells me everything I need to do. I've come to the front. Check engine is still here. This is useless. The light is useless. It's all here. We're screwed. We're living here. This is home. I really don't know what's going on. We babied it from 24 Ks out just to get to this spot for the night. I know, we're stuck here. What a tragedy. Right next to this beautiful river. Always try and look at the positives, right? We're like a kilometre or two from Cohen. It's a Sunday. They're shut. I know they didn't get the memo that we were going to get a check engine light and they didn't want to stay open for us. Shocking. So we'll just camp here the night. I'll send them a message or give them a call in the morning. Try and book in, just see what the go is. If I can just have someone have a look at it. I don't know what could be going on, mate. There's electronics under the car. We've gone through, obviously, the Pasco in the last video. We've gone through 4 or 5 water crossings. So maybe water's touched a sensor. It's not liked it. Maybe there's water in the fuel. Maybe. I'm not a mechanic. I've read my book. There is a couple of things I can do, but I think I'll just leave it. Let them have a look tomorrow and go from there. So stick around, find out what the verdict is. But this spot right here has my name on it. And if you've been watching this whole Cape Yorkie series since the start, when we first got up here, mate, that was one of our first campsites right on that beautiful little river over there. Today we're just down a little bit further, and I couldn't be more grateful to be in a beautiful spot like this and not stuck on the side of the road. So we don't need the SOS send help immediately, alright? We will leave the doors open and hopefully let this thing dry out because the floor's still wet. We're just stuck here forever.
Oh, bugger.
If anyone has a helicopter and can send like a care package, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm going to go and enjoy the water. We've only just set up. Maddie's going to be like, oh my God, again? You watch.
Well, you wasted no time getting in there.
I told you guys should be on to me, didn't I? This spot's beautiful, mate. I don't know what they're talking about, mate. She's still here. Looks fine to me. This is it. We're done. No more travels. We're calling Cohen home. We've bought this little block of land right next to the road, and this is us now. Just joking. So it turns out it was a throttle body pedal sensor. All right?
Just pedal.
Pedal sensor. So I'm hoping, I got my fingers crossed, that it was just a bit of water on the sensor and it was just playing up back and forth. What we're going to do is give it a risk. We are going to continue on and just see how it goes. The engine light's not on today, so let's see how we go. Let's see where we can get to. There's another place 108 k's down the road that has fuel and stuff like that. So fingers crossed we can at least just make it there and figure out what we're doing from that spot. So fingers crossed, mate. All right, I know nothing about this stuff. The mechanic obviously can't tell you to go for it and you should be right. They just said we just stay neutral. You make your own mind up.
I think the words were, it's adult rules up here.
Yes. Big boy decisions. Lucky I wore my big boy pants and I'm making one, all right? We're going for it. We are at Musgrave Roadhouse. We're just topping up. We've made it the 108 k's without anything coming up on the dash or going wrong. I think it was just a sensor that got wet, and fingers crossed, no more little troubles. Well guys, what can I say? That has been Cape York. Cape York certainly wasn't about just the destination and everything we've seen. It's the people we've met, the memories that we have created with absolute strangers that are now friends. If you are planning to head up there, please let us know in the comments. We would love to hear everyone who's looking to get up there and tick this one off. And if you have been privileged enough to conquer Cape York yourself, share some of your best memories of the area and your adventures. Guys, thank you so much for making this all possible. We can't do this without you. You are an absolute bloody legend, and we'll catch you next week.